All this hand over to your son, hand over to your daughter is not ministry. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not ministry. No prayer, no nothing. And no process, only between you and your son. That's not life. Define the process. If God picks that son, it may not be the first, it may not be the second. Maybe it's not the fourth. But it's not family inheritance. It's not chieftaincy title in your village. It's process in the spirit. If the man gets it, it will still be subject to vetting of the body responsible. Hello. You're quiet now. Now, if you go by that thing that people are doing now, the next leader will also put a son there that may not even be born again. That's the end of the ministry. That may not be born again. That may even sell the church and say, ministry folded. Come and call it. Anybody who wants to buy. That's why order must be set. Order. I fear that some top buildings today will become entertainment centers tomorrow. If there's nobody to check you, sir, you may check yourself out of ministry. You may check yourself out of ministry before you know it. If there's nobody to check you, you may check yourself out of ministry before you know it. This, my wife has never signed a check of this ministry in her life. And what? It's not in her department. Do you know anything that the church has? How will you know it? Even me, I don't know it. Work with me for 10 years, you may not know where you came from. Because I don't have to ask. Where you came from is not what we employ you, your function. Somebody spoke to me one day and said, excuse me, what state are you from really? He says, you don't know. I said, I don't. I'm not a census officer. And he's worked with me for 15 years. Wow. Let's be spiritual. The only way to secure a spiritual system is to be spiritual. To approach it spiritually. 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 I know ministries today around the world that don't have any associate. They don't have any associate pastors. So if they are indisposed, the church is empty. Church is empty. They are scared to have an associate. And they are not 10 years old churches. They are not 15 years. They are not 20 years. I know one is more than 40 years that has no associate.